It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Isaiah.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 17 carries, 83 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room, in the cold tub, trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They'll run again with Harris. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the
blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Fields. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 and the 15. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
Well, they moved the ball well there on the opening series. Running game was in sync. They were knocking on the doorstep, but ultimately, Charles, they'll have to settle for the field goal.
Well, they certainly were moving it well, and give this defense a ton of credit. Finally dug their heels in and forced the field goal. That's what it is, game partner. Will this offense look back at this drive and think to themselves, if we'd gotten 6, we'd be in a better spot.
So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Levis looking to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. Here's Pacheco once again. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So after some runs, now they'll throw with Levis. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. And this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Pacheco will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steelers' offense, led by their running back, headed out for the 2nd possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Play action. It's Fields.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Harris running straight ahead. And able to work his way down to the 16. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
To throw is Fields.
Washington's got it. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Now it's Fields off the bootleg.
He'll buy some time. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This a 2nd and 8. Here's Levis. That's taken in by Duvernay.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Levis back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Levis to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Levis. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
The Titans at 10-1 now on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
50 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Again, it's Pacheco.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Here's Pacheco.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And the lead is up to 8. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take.
They have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Oh, felt like that move deserved more than he got there. A gain of 2.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
On the draw, it's Harris. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. That O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has the 2 defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Now it's Fields.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
2nd down and 6 now. Here's Fields.
And this is caught inside the 5. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tutu Atwell. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And the lead is cut to 1 at 14-13. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco getting set for this next possession. As we transition into the 2nd half of the season, you can see he's the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
So certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Play action now. Levis.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken from just outside the 30. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Here's Fields.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Now Fields.
Got a man here. It's Wilson.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Fields now to throw. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
What a sequence there defensively. You get the sack to move him to 3rd and long. Then here, just nothing available. And he's got to throw it away.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields to the sideline and incomplete.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
They snap it to Fields. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not?
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So we
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Titans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. A Handoff now for Pacheco.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now a run with Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is Pacheco.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And the tackle going to be made. There at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
On play action, Fields.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Fields.
That is caught. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
66 yards.
And the Steelers have cut the lead back down to 2. Fields trying to throw for it.
Eluding the pressure right.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
3rd quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe 1st or 2nd, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Levis sets up the throw here. That'll be taken in by Shaheed.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 133 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43.
Here's Pacheco headed right.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Now Levis. Throw left side, taken in by Claypool. And he will have a Titans first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. And they try with Pacheco.
And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Well, the ball's loose. Levis has it knocked free.
When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now
as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go. Get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son.
They'll toss to Harris. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Fields. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
From the gun on third down. Fields under pressure, and they got to him again. Jeffrey Simmons in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Levis looking to throw. Completion here to Claypool.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Here's Pacheco once again. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. 163 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
Brandon, that's what you call being manhandled at the point of attack, and I know the offensive line gets a lot of blame for that one, but occasionally the defense just knows what you're going to do. Maybe they scouted it perfectly, maybe someone tipped it off, but on that play, it had no chance.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Levis. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chase Claypool with career touchdown number 70. And the Titans are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Important extra point up and through. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steelers offense and quarterback Justin Fields heading back out there. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. He's got Pickens complete.
And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
His throw incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
That's caught by Wilson.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Back to throw. Fields.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Tutu Atwell.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Oh, and I think they got it. Yes, the Steelers have it.
The field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. Let's see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. All eyes on Fields. Pass complete to Harris.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Fields.
And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
They'll look to throw.
Open man is Atwell, complete.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
4th down, Fields has to have this one.
Flushed out right. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Well, this offense still has the 1 timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
He's back to throw. Over the middle here to Wilson. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Don't jump. Ready?
He'll look to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
Here's first down. Levis.
He's going to let it fly. That's caught at the 25. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you give that
One
up?
of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. This one is going to sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense, get out of your lanes, don't take care of your assignments. But let's just go ahead and focus on the offensive guy. Look what they got done.
Yeah.
They needed to make one play themselves, and they did it.
Yeah, that's the reverse side. It was a heck of a play and a heck of an ending to this script.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its point.